डियर स्टूडेंट, आपका हमारे इस ऑनलाइन प्लेटफॉर्म पर आपका बहुत बहुत स्वागत है। आज हम 11th क्लास के एक महत्वपूर्ण टॉपिक के ऊपर चर्चा करेंगे और आज का हमारा जो ये फर्स्ट लेक्चर है ये उन बच्चों को समर्पित है जो बच्चे 10th पास करके 11th में साइंस विषय में अपना फ्यूचर देखना चाहते हैं। जब बच्चा 10th पास करके 11th में आता तो उसके सामने सबसे बड़ी समस्या होती है कि वो विषय का चयन कैसे करें। और जो बच्चे अपना मन ये बना चुके हैं कि हमें मैथ या बायो लेनी है तो उनके लिए जो मैं विषय आपको पढ़ाना चाहता हूँ यहाँ पे वो कंपलसरी विषय रहेगा उनके लिए। ये फिजिक्स टॉपिक पे हम चर्चा करेंगे। मैं संदीप सहारण, व्याख्याता भौतिक विज्ञान, आपको फिजिक्स से रूबरू कराने की कोशिश करूंगा। अगर आपने अभी तक हमारे इस चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया तो नीचे सब्सक्राइब के बटन पर क्लिक करें और इस चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें ताकि आपको निरंतर हमारे जो भी नए वीडियो होंगे सबसे पहले आपको ही मिले। लाइक करें, इसको सब्सक्राइब करें और ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा बच्चों को शेयर करें ताकि सब इसका बेनिफिट ले सकें। आज हम भौतिक विज्ञान यानी फिजिक्स के फर्स्ट चैप्टर यूनिट एंड मेजरमेंट के फर्स्ट टॉपिक पे चर्चा करेंगे। बहुत सारे बच्चे जो अभी तक कंफ्यूजन में रहते हैं कि यूनिट एंड मेजरमेंट ये क्या है और इसको हम कैसे समझे, तो मैं उसके लिए ये एक वीडियो लेके आया हूँ और ऐसे ही हमें कंटिन्यू टॉपिक वाइज मैं आपको प्रोवाइड कराता रहूँगा। इसलिए समय ज़्यादा न लेते हुए मैं अपने टॉपिक पे आता हूँ। आज हम डिस्कस करेंगे यूनिट एंड मेजरमेंट। इस यूनिवर्स में all things that are measurable can be measured into any standard quantity. We choose a definite standard scale and compare that physical quantity to this standard scale and we can measure. For example, we want to measure the sugar, we choose a standard fundamental quantity that is kilogram, gram. We want to measure the dimension or to measure the length, area and volume of any physical quantity. Then we also use a standard scale that is meter or centimeter. In this way, each and every measurable quantity is known as the physical quantity, can be measured with comparison to the standard quantity. So first our topic is unit and measurement. First we discuss here what is measurement. Measurement is the comparison. Measurement is the process, basically a comparison process. Measurement is nothing, it is the comparison process. For example, this is the object and we want to find out its length. Then we choose a proper scale in meter, centimeter, inch, feet, etc. Then that scale compare to this, I mean this physical quantity compare to the standard scale that is accepted by the society or in this world, that is internationally accepted. We compare this object to the standard. For example, this is the scale, and we want to measure the length. We use this scale as, and we touch or we compare this and measure the length. For example, it is 10 centimeter or 12 centimeter. 10 centimeter and 12 centimeter mean, here we choose the standard scale is in centimeter, and this standard scale have the magnitude 10. So there are two parts in this measurement. One is numeric part and other is unit part. So measurement is nothing, it is basically a comparison process. We want to measure the weight of anything, then we compare, we put that object who is weighted in one part, and in other part we use the weighing scale. For example, weighing scale is 1 kg, 2 kg, 15 gram, 500 gram, 250 grams, etc. Both are compared and then balanced equally, then we can say that this is, if it is compared to 1 kg and here object is 1 kg, then it is in balanced, we say that this is 1 kg. So it is the comparison. To measure a physical quantity, here we clear the concept of physical quantity. Generally, student confuse what is physical quantity. I will write here, what do you mean by physical quantity? Physical quantity mean anything that can be measured, is called physical quantity. कोई भी वस्तु जिसको हम माप सकते हैं या तोल सकते हैं, that is physical quantity. Mean each and every object that can be measured, called the physical quantity. If any object can never be measured, that is not a physical quantity. The basic condition of physical quantity is it is measurable. It is measurable into a standard frame of reference. So, to measure a physical quantity, we have to find out how many times a standard amount, of that physical quantity is present in the quantity being measured. For example, this is the things, this is the object, have the length 10 centimeter. The meaning of this line is we have to find out how many times this here standard scale we use is 1 centimeter. Standard scale is 1 centimeter and this length is 10 times to the 1 centimeter. This is how many times? So length of this is 10 times into 1 centimeter. It became 10 centimeter. This is the meaning of this. 1 centimeter be the standard frame, that is the standard with which this physical quantity be compared, and it is 10 times to the standard chosen scale. So its length is 10 centimeters. So how many times a standard amount of that physical quantity is present in the quantity being measured? जिस क्वांटिटी को हमें मेजर करना है, उस क्वांटिटी की जो कितने टाइम आपके स्टैंडर्ड से है, that is the value or exact value of that measurement. So now second is unit. This is something about the measurement. What do you mean by measurement? Measurement is nothing, it is just comparison to the standard scale. Second, here is unit. Unit is the unit of a physical quantity is an arbitrary chosen standard which is widely accepted by the society. You think very well, centimeter scale, meter scale, 1 Kelvin, second, these are the standard, internationally chosen standard scale. Mean any physical quantity that can be measured in a standard frame of reference that is accepted by society. We compare that physical quantity in the same standard scale. Let us consider this is the length and we measured into centimeter, it is 5 centimeter. चाहे आप इसे इंडिया में मेजर करें तो भी इसकी लेंथ 5 सेंटीमीटर है, आप इसको अमेरिका में जाके भी मेजर करेंगे तो भी इसकी लेंथ 5 सेंटीमीटर, बिकॉज सेंटीमीटर बी दी स्टैंडर्ड दैट इज चूजन बाय द सोसाइटी or internationally accepted frame of reference. So length of everything that have the length, that have the dimension, be compared with the standard frame of reference that is accepted by internationally, that is accepted by our society, that is known as the unit. Unit is nothing, unit is the chosen standard unit which is widely accepted by the society. Anything that can be measured or that can be compared with a standard frame that is accepted by the internationally. So there is a unity take place into the measurement. Measurement of physical quantity have the two part. Each and every physical quantity that can be measured have the two part. First is numerical, that is numerical, and other is unit. There are two things each and every measurable quantity have. First is numerical part and second part is unit. For example, weight, weight of sugar is 5 kg. Here sugar is physical quantity. Sugar is physical quantity because it can be measured, and sugar measured into a standard scale that is accepted by the internationally or our society. So kg is unit. Unit is frame that is used to compare that physical quantity with a definite standard. This is standard scale is kg, and this part is numeric, mean how many times of the standard amount. This is 5 times of standard amount. Standard amount is kg. We generally use the standard weight is 1 kg, and compare any physical quantity to this chosen frame, how many time it increase. If this is 5 kg, it means that kg is standard unit and it is 5 times to 1 kg. This is the representation of or measurement of physical quantities. Anything in any dimension, either in length, time, second, in ampere, electricity, light intensity, everything can be measured. So we can say that any physical quantity can be measured into two parts. One part is numeric and second part is unit. So we write the formula as Q is equal to N into U. Q represents the physical quantity. Physical quantity. N is numeric, or U is frame of unit, mean unit. This is important formula. Q is equal to NU, mean physical quantity represented or measured. It has two parts. One is numeric part and other is its unit, mean frame which is used. Now we have two type of physical quantity here. One is fundamental quantity and other is derived physical quantity. So first we distinct two type of physical quantity as there are two type of physical quantity. Type of physical quantity. There are two type of physical quantity. First type of physical quantity is fundamental. Fundamental, and second is derived. Fundamental physical quantity are independent of other. It's mean these are those quantity which are independent to other quantity, but derived, these are depend on other quantity. It means that they are derived. These are derived from fundamental quantity. Fundamental quantity. This is the basic difference. Fundamental quantity are of 7 number. Number is 7. Number 7. These are infinite, a large number. Large number these are. These are not a definite counting, but this fundamental quantity, the basic physical quantity are 7. Fundamental quantity measured into the unit is called fundamental unit. Fundamental unit. So unit also divide into two categories. Fundamental quantity measured into unit are called fundamental unit. Derived unit measured into which unit is called derived unit. We write here derived unit. Derived unit. Here we also distinguish two in category of unit. First is fundamental and other is derived. We discuss here which are the fundamental physical quantity and which are derived physical quantity. Here we discuss one by one and also see that which 7 physical quantity are fundamental. First we write a table of fundamental unit. We draw the table as like this. Here is serial number, we write here serial number. Here name of quantity, name of physical quantity. Here we write the unit in which they are measured and also write down the symbol of this unit. We know very well fundamental unit or fundamental physical quantity have these 7. These are basically of 7 type. We discuss one by one and also first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth or 7th. We write down as first we draw the table as like this. They have these 7 and we easily learnt these as first physical quantity is mass. Mass mean anything that include inside the matter is called mass. Anything that occupied by mass is known as the mass. It is measured into kilogram. Kg, unit of mass is kg. Second is length. Length have the unit meter. Third is time. Time have the unit second. Time have the unit second. Next is temperature. It has the unit Kelvin. Kelvin write into K. Next, electric current. Electric current. It has unit ampere. Write into capital A. Next is amount of substance. Amount of substance measured into mole. Mole. This concept you learnt into chemistry also. And last is intensity of light. Intensity of light measured into candela. Candela CD. These are the 7 fundamental or basic physical quantity and fundamental unit. Once again we learnt as first is mass. Mass measured into kilogram. Length, that is the dimension, and length measured into meter. This is time. Time measured into second. This is temperature. Coldness and hotness of any object is called temperature. Temperature measured into Kelvin. There are different modes to measure the temperature as degree Celsius, Fahrenheit, Rankine, Reaumur. There are different. We study about these different type of temperature scale in the chapter that is thermodynamics also. But here SI system we use here, temperature measured into unit Kelvin. Electric current, flow of charge is known as electricity, and electricity measured into ampere we write as capital A. Amount of substance mean any substance carry a definite amount. How amount of substance can be measured? This generally used into chemistry. So in chemistry, amount of substance measured into mole, and intensity of light, that light comes from sun, that light come from bulb and etc. This intensity of light measured into candela. These are the 7 fundamental unit. These are unit and these are physical quantity. So we have the fundamental quantity or fundamental unit in numbering is 7. In this way we easily learnt these. Length, mass and time, these are the 3 basic used into mechanics. So I explain the next derived physical quantity. All physical quantity जो इन 7 को छोड़ दो, बाकी रिमेनिंग all physical quantity or units are called derived unit. For example, area, volume, derived unit is derived unit or quantity. For example, area is length into breadth. Mean length is also in meter and breadth also in meter. It has 2 power. So area, length and breadth both are the length. Length and breadth both are length. So this is fundamental, this is also fundamental, and when we multiply these fundamental, we get the area. So this is the derived unit. This is derived unit. It is very important that derived unit obtain, I will write here, these can be obtained using fundamental quantity. During multiplication and dividing, divide 2 or more fundamental quantity, 2 or more fundamental quantity get derived. Only multiplication and divide, not by adding and subtracting. This is important. Derived unit obtain only multiplication and division of 2 fundamental quantity, not by adding and subtracting of 2 physical quantity. This is basic things, very important things. When 2 or more fundamental quantity added, we get the derived. Not when 2 or more fundamental quantity subtracted, we do not get the derived. This is the fundamental. For example, 5 meter minus 2 meter, that is 3 meter. This is length, fundamental. This is also fundamental, and this is also fundamental. So adding and subtracting phenomena between 2 fundamental quantity result into fundamental quantity. But multiplication and division, this process we apply, then fundamental quantity convert into derived quantity. So to obtain the derived physical quantity, by using fundamental quantity. The basic process is that physical quantity, that fundamental quantity must be multiplied or divided to one another, then we get derived unit. So there are many large derived quantity present here. Another type of physical quantity also obtained, that is known as supplementary. A third type of unit, very important. Third type of unit, basically two type, but there is another type of unit is that name is supplementary. Supplementary unit, they have number 2. First is angle, second is solid angle. These two physical quantity considered as supplementary unit. This is the third type. Angle measured into radian and this measured into steradian. STE, steradian. These are the unit. This is unit, this is also unit. This angle is plane angle, or this angle is made into 3D geometry, space angle. This is the basic difference. There are two supplementary unit also exist. These are not fundamental and these are not derived. These are separate phenomena. First is angle and other quantity is solid angle. Angle measured into radian, solid angle measured into steradian. This angle formed into two-dimensional geometry. So plane mean two-dimensional geometry. It has two dimensions. But in three dimension geometry, angle formed is known as the steradian. So it is very important. I have mentioned 2 star because it is very important physical quantity, supplementary unit or supplementary physical quantity. Now we discuss about the very important topic, that is very important topic, system of unit. System of unit mean time to time system of unit are changeable. इन एंसेंट टाइम, बहुत पुराने टाइम में मेजरिंग किसी भी फिजिकल क्वांटिटी को जब मेजर करते थे तो एक डिफरेंट मोड होता था. जैसे जैसे हम मॉडर्न टाइम में आए, व्हेन वी कम्स इनटू मॉडर्न टाइम, सिस्टम ऑफ यूनिट आल्सो चेंज्ड. वी सी हियर इन विच फ्रेम और इन व्हाट प्रोसेस दिस सिस्टम ऑफ यूनिट चेंज्ड. देयर आर basically different system of unit. First is very ancient FPS system. FPS system, that is the ancient system to measure any physical quantity. Ancient is, here 3 words come here. F mean feet, or we can say that foot. P stand for pound and S stand for second. There are 3 words in this system. F stand for foot, P stand for pound, S stand for second. There are 3 basic quantity. Foot with the unit of, these are unit, and here write the name of physical quantity. Physical quantity. Physical quantity B. Foot measure length, pound measure mass, and second measure time. So this is very important system. In FPS system, length expressed in foot, mass of an object expressed in pound, and time expressed in second in this system. This is complicated system. So as time pass, some new innovation create and a new type of system come into action. Second is CGS system. As time pass, as time going on, a new system come into action, that is CGS system. This is FPS system, very oldest system. Length of any object measured into foot, mass of any object measured into pound, and time measured into second. As time pass and a new innovation of system comes, as this is CGS system. In this system, what happened? Here C stand for centimeter, centimeter. G stand for gram, and S stand for second. In this system, these are three units innovated: centimeter, gram, and second. Centimeter, these are unit. These are unit, and physical quantities, I will write here physical quantity. Centimeter length, gram mass, and second time. In this system, length of an object which previously measured into foot now measured into centimeter. Mass, that in FPS system measured into pound, now mass measured into gram. Time, in FPS system measured into second, in this CGS system time also measured into second. This will be the change in this system to in this system. Here length measured into foot, but here length measured into centimeter. Here mass into pound, here mass into gram. After this system is easy system to this system, because here these value are in fraction. These value are in fraction and complicated value. After decimal 4 and 5th point up to goes, the value goes. But in this system, this is easier system than the FPS system. So it is accepted by the society or by the world. But the basic problem is, it is very small system. We want to measure length of this pen. We use centimeter scale. We have taken a large time. It is the consumption of time, because centimeter scale have the very small distance between 2 points is 1 centimeter, and we want to measure the largest length. This system is not reliable. So some innovation, and a third type of system come into action. Third type of system is MKS system. This is third system, MKS system. This is third system, MKS system. First is FPS, second is CGS, and now the requirement of society is to change the oldest system. Then new system is MKS system, that is accepted by the society as M. M stand for meter, K stand for kilogram, and S stand for second. S stand for second. Here meter, these are unit in this frame. Physical quantity, physical quantity, as meter be the unit of length, kilogram be the unit of mass, and second be the unit of time. This is the change in the system. We use this system nowadays, and how this system accepted by society. First, this system into action in ancient time, as the time requirement and requirement of society to change this complicated system to any easiest system, then CGS system come into action. It is easy than this. But after using this CGS system, society or world required that it is very smallest and time consuming system, because it measures the physical quantity in short step. So we implement a new type of system, MKS system, after this. This is the system nowadays generally it is used. So here in this system, M stand for meter, K stand for kilogram, and S stand for second. Here meter be the unit of length, mean length of any object, length of the any object can be measured into meter, mass measured into kilogram, and time measured into second. This system have this some drawback. Generally in exam question asked what is the difference between MKS system and nowadays we use SI system. So fourth system also come into play, SI system. SI system. You know very well about the SI system. The full form of this is International System of Unit. The full form of SI is International System of Unit. This is accepted by whole world internationally. So each and every society, each and every world, each and every country in this world use this system. So it is called international system. International system also the expand form of MKS system. It is expand form of MKS system. Expand form of MKS system mean this is same as this, but the basic difference is in MKS system we use 1, 2 and 3 quantity, length, mass and time only we use into MKS system. But in SI system we include 7 fundamental quantity. All fundamental quantity include into the system, SI system. We have make the table, that table have the 7 physical quantity, length, mass, time, temperature, electric current, amount of substance, intensity of light. These are included, and a whole frame of system is known as the SI system. This is the basic difference between them. This is MKS system. It's expanded form. Here we include only 3 physical quantity, but in SI system we include 7 fundamental quantity. This is the basic difference between these. So property of SI system, why SI system are used into the world and accepted by the whole world? What are the basic properties and importance of SI system is? This question generally asked, importance of SI system. What are the importance of SI system? I will write here one by one its property. First, it is valid. It is valid for all fundamental quantity. MKS system we see that only 3 fundamental quantity, but include all fundamental quantities. Second, it is rational. It is rational. Third is it based on metric system. Metric system or rational. Rational mean easy to handle. It is based on metric system. Metric system means it has 10 raised to power. For example, you understand 10 raised to power 1 kg. 1 kg is equal to 1000 gram. It means that this is 10 raised to power 3 gram. This is easy to handle, and it has metric system 10 raised to power. It is also known as it has decimal system. It has decimal system. Decimal system mean base is 10. 1 meter is equal to 10 raised to 2 centimeter. Mean base is 10. Here also base is 10. So it is metric system or decimal system, and rational it applied easily. These are the some property related to the SI system. So due to these property, this SI system accepted by the whole world. This is very important for your basic concept of unit and measurement. In next video मैं एक नया टॉपिक लेके आऊंगा आपके लिए, फर्स्ट चैप्टर का, इस टॉपिक से जस्ट आगे का टॉपिक। इस चैनल को आप सब्सक्राइब करें, ज्यादा से ज्यादा शेयर करें। आप पाएंगे कि आपको वीडियो लगातार मिलते रहेंगे और आप अपनी पढ़ाई निरंतर जारी रख पाएंगे। तो आज मैं इस वीडियो को यहीं स्टॉप करता हूं। धन्यवाद आप सबका।